to the life of an amateur. I'm your host, Android Physique. Make them question you're human. Today we are in the kitchen. I will be meal prepping for you today. I'm going to be doing a vlog for my road to North Americans 2017 to go get my pro card. So enjoy. Alright, first thing we got, these yams. So what I like to do with the yams, I shop at Kroger's just because you get fuel points and it's pretty inexpensive if you are not sponsored by a meal prep company like most amateurs aren't. So I want to go ahead and put those on. I want to find the top to it. Alright, that'll do for now. Then we want to turn on the pan for the fish. So right now on the meal plan we got tilapia. And it's not my favorite fish, but after you get done eating cod for 3 weeks straight, tilapia tastes a lot like chicken, okay? So, trust me, it'll do. I'm using some olive oil, just some regular fam. Takes a long time to unthaw, and then the quality of the meat is better, for sure. And I like to get in and out of the kitchen. This is not gonna take long. I have like 3 things running at once. So I can only fit 3 in my pan right now, which is fine. But my favorite seasonings, and the only seasonings that I really use, will be pepper, okay? Cheap, $1 at, this one's closed. $1 at Kroger, okay? You don't need to go get name brand pepper. I mean, well, people use, people do, McCormick's. Man, some McCormick's, I mean, you be surprised, man. They companies like Flavor God and stuff, like, man, that's cool. But I mean, like $32 for some seasonings or something. I can't do it. I'm real savage with the way I open things too. That's a fact. All right, so that's good. Got the lemon pepper open now. Want to put some of that on there, just a little bit that. And then last but not least, my favorite fish seasoning. I know, Old Bay. This will change your life, okay? If you're looking to enjoy fish, all right, you need to get you some Old Bay. Trust me on this, all right? So I let that, and I put the top on so it steams. See this steam building up in the pan? That'll cook the top of the fish for you as well as the bottom. I do the exact same thing with the chicken breast as I do with the fish, and I rinse it off. Yeah, so then I do a little spray on the top, a little spray on the bottom. And then from here, because these pieces are so small, I usually cut up my chicken, which I can show you what I do to make it cook easier and faster. Now for the chicken, let me see. Here we go. Aha! This is some salt-free chicken seasoning. This is all I have left. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the lemon pepper over it first. I put lemon pepper on everything. And then I'm gonna do this salt-free chicken seasoning on there too. All right, now just take it all. Throw it on the grill. Turn up the heat on those yams. Turn down the heat on this fish. Alright, so now we got the chicken cooking on the grill. You can top it off with a little bit more chicken seasoning if you want. Might as well just go ahead and use it all. Alright, asparagus. A lot of people don't know how to cook asparagus. I take a pan like this, I turn the stove on broil, okay? I run a little bit of water over top, just put a little bit of water in the pan like that. And then I go back to my lemon pepper, I put the onion powder on there. Onion it up. I go back to my lemon pepper, my go-to seasoning. for everything. This is the only seasoning I use. Sodium, I mean it's sodium. You shouldn't have sodium completely out of your diet anyways, but this is what I trust. And then you want to put the asparagus on the top rack, okay? Because it broils from the top, okay? So that's that. That's in the oven. You want to leave that in there for like 10, 15 minutes. 10 minutes is like perfect because you just want to just cook it. You don't want it burn. If you don't pay attention, it will burn. So if you don't pay attention, it will burn. So okay. I'm gonna flip it. Woo! Don't cook shirtless if you ain't prepared to get popped by some fish grease. Alright. There we go. Bam. Flip that, turn that down about 4. Because it's pretty much done. Just want to get the other side. I even like to take and top it off with a little bit more Old Bay on top. I'm going to use a pan in today. And then we're going to scoop out the fish. Marinate my flank, I think. Yeah. I want to marinate my flank. So this is some flank steak. This is my first time actually cooking this. Now, my uncle is pretty good at cooking, so I asked him for some tips in preparing this. And they say it's a really tough steak. So I want to show you how I'm going to prepare this flank steak. I'm going to rinse it. And then I'm gonna make some slits into the meat on the top. I'm not gonna cut through the meat, but I'm gonna make slits in the meat. So that when I marinate it, the juices will absorb into the meat. So just take your knife and apply some pressure to cut through it, but not enough pressure to where you're cutting the meat completely. Okay, that's pretty good. Then you want to take a fork. You just want to poke some holes in it. This is going to like tenderize the meat basically without using meat tenderizer. The first thing I'm gonna do, first taste I want is onion powder. Onion powder that up on both sides. That's my onion taste. I love the taste of onions for sure. Then I'm going to lemon pepper it. That's the next thing. Lemon pepper it on both sides. Cool. Then I'm going to cut a fresh lemon. It doesn't really matter how many seeds or whatever you get, because remember you're going to let this marinate. And then I'm gonna get a bowl, which is, this is cool, this is a pretty big bowl. And I'm just gonna let it sit in there at the bottom, and then I'm gonna squeeze all the juice from that lemon out into this bowl. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't matter how much you squeeze it or how many seeds are in it. You'll put it on the grill or you'll shake it off and it'll be good. And oh, another key ingredient for this. My uncle hit me to this, garlic. Real garlic is where it's at. So I'm gonna use the end of this fork because I dipped this fork in meat. And I'm going to knock some garlic in there, just like that. I'm gonna kind of take my hand and I'm gonna rub it into the meat, like that, okay? And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for that. Now I'm gonna let that sit in the fridge for a day, because I've got the time for it. I've already got some steak left over. I'm gonna put this top on it, I'm gonna tuck this in the fridge, and then I will throw that on the grill tomorrow, okay? Take a plate, pop it on the plate. Oh, we lost a piece. Now, when I eat the tuna, I'm rinsing it because of the sodium. So what I do is I open up a can, which is kind of important because people are like, how do you rinse tuna without getting it, you know, I don't know, like all watery or whatever. But I'll show you how I rinse tuna. I don't know if it's the right way or the wrong way, but I don't really know how any other way to rinse it in my mind. So basically, once you open up a can, I get it in water. You come over to the sink, and I put water on top as I'm pressing down. So it's like water can come into the can, but I'm also draining it at the same time. So this is my ideal of rinsing tuna. I kind of lift up a corner, let some water come in, and then I press down and I drain it. That's how I rinse tuna. Let me see what my next meal is. I know one is
oh yeah, asparagus might be
oh shoot! We forgot about the asparagus. This is a good example of what happens when you forget about the asparagus. Oh, you gotta get this. You gotta get this. Look at that. Burnt to a damn crisp. So we're gonna take 2 on the asparagus. Oh, watch out. You can't. Okay. We're gonna take 2 on the asparagus, but that's what happens when you forget to take it out, and why. Okay. No, always set a timer. Always set a timer, okay? The asparagus is done. I'm not eating that trash. It's gonna taste like burnt, I don't know, fucking asparagus. That's what it's gonna taste like. Yeah, man. That's funny. Alright, so let me show you how to dispose of your burnt food. You wanna walk it over to the trash can like so. Alright. Say a cuss word of your choice and then dump it into the trash. That's exactly. And I need to go buy some more asparagus. I think that's a great way to end this episode. Use a timer from now on, okay? Use lemon pepper. Use Old Bay. Use salt-free seasonings, especially when you're getting ready for a show. Rinse your tuna. Get rid of some of that sodium, especially the closer you get. Right now, I'm 9 weeks out from North Americans, and sitting at 229 pounds right now. I just came down from 252 pounds. So we put in some work. I had a cheat meal yesterday. I had Olive Garden, some shrimp Alfredo, about 5-6 breadsticks. And I've already drank a gallon of water today. And I have ate 1 meal so far today as well. So this is what we got to work with. Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to my sponsor, Body Fortress. Stop overpaying for gains, people. You can go get this stuff at Walmart, on Amazon. I mean, it's like 18 bucks for some protein. A lot of other great products. Other things I use like shredded niter. I mean, just really, really good quality stuff for less, okay? All right, so thanks for staying tuned. You can go follow me on Instagram at Android_Physique. My Facebook is Jordan Forbes. And thank you. Have a blessed day. Peace.